Stream Elements bot running. Hello.
हाय प्रोटोटाइप भाई, सब बढ़िया।
Hello Prototype, welcome to the stream. How are you?
आज नाइटबॉट ने तुम्हें पूछा, देखा?
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Should
Fur
we
by
be
night
saying
with
something
Gandahi.
more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't
अरे
we already do that during the...
नाइटबॉट को गंदा बोल रहे हो, इससे ही बात करते हो हमेशा। आई एम नाइटबॉट एंड प्रोटोटाइप इज नूब।
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will...
नहीं बनाया अभी तक।
Speaking of the front...
Well, of course. Compared to
जाके बना
mercenary,
लूंगा।
but the
डेली
advantage of
कमीशन
not
भी
being a
कंप्लीट नहीं किया मैंने।
mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind.
Well, being a scholar is also a high risk...
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy...
All intellectuals are lunatics.
मैं जाऊंगा
Do you
अभी,
remember the
कंप्लीट
record we saw
करूंगा।
in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. Wait, seriously? Remember? We went into the desert not long ago to... Come on. It was a remnant of King Deshret's bygone civilization, and we found some messages left by a
Oh, it's all coming back now! Thanks for reminding us.
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting but the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar?
But Paimon thought that
सुना प्रोटोटाइप भाई, हेलो,
withering in
हो
the
क्या?
sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsol's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
Kuch Samjkia
But
Bola.
if that's the case, what should we do?
कुछ
This is
समझे क्या?
huge.
कुछ समझे क्या बोला? हाँ, थोड़ा सा पता है।
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
भाई यहाँ पर लॉर्ड कुसोनाली को मतलब कि ये 500 years ago जो वॉर हुआ था उससे सिमिलर है ये बोल रहा है.
You mean it's related to the scene
है
you
ना?
saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
Irminsul को
Mujkud Hina he pata face with tears of joy.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Aramite base.
भाई एरोमाइट बेस में ही क्या सब कुछ है क्या पता नहीं है मुझे. मेल में क्या आया ये क्लेम कर लेता हूँ. ये कौन भेजता है मुझे. ये क्या ये योशी कौन है. योशी योशी के पास मोना है देखा तुमने. भाई मोना मेरे पास तो नहीं है. योशी के पास 35 लेवल है उसके पास मोना है मेरे पास नहीं है. क्या बताऊं दुख की कहानी. सब लेवल 1 में रखी है. क्या बताऊं इसे खुद ही नहीं पता ये क्या क्या कर रहा है. योशी योशी तेरा मोना मुझे दे दे. थोड़ा सा मॉन्स्टेट में जाऊंगा अब. मॉन्स्टेट पे जाके काम.
Up ke pas di look hi usk pas nahi.
हाँ पता है मुझे. दिलुक है मेरे पास उसके पास नहीं है. हाँ वो तो उसकी फूटी किस्मत है मेरा थोड़ी ना है. लेकिन मेरे पास मोना नहीं है. मॉन्स्टेट जाऊंगा भेलपुरी खाऊंगा.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Rain cutter.
Wheel of life.
For retribution!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Access denied.
चलो चलो चलो. डेली मिशन कंप्लीट नहीं. कंप्लीट नहीं एक हुआ है सिर्फ. भाई प्रोटोटाइप भाई तुमने तो खेला है तुम्हें खुद स्टोरी नहीं पता. अच्छा प्रोटोटाइप भाई एक काम करो हमारे में बोल ले लो थोड़ा सा. मैं अब भी जाऊंगा.
By AJ up ki hat gaya si fight dekni hi kuch pai ho jaya.
भाई एजे आपकी हेड का इसे फाइट देखनी है. कुछ भी हो जाए. मैं फुल कोशिश करूंगा।
Retribution! Ha!
फुल कोशिश करूंगा। फुल
Pahamami Lake Aya.
हाँ बे हमायोमी।
Let me read you a verse. No touching.
Ha! 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 Burn! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
चलो हमायोमी।
Lapis! Rain outlines your fate.
Verdict is... Ha! Ha!
Nahimila crying face.
मैंने अभी तक गया ही नहीं, मैं जाऊंगा, जाके देखूंगा। आई थिंक नहीं मिलेगा, ये 8 दिन के बाद ही मिलेगा आई थिंक, अगर 8 दिन में मिला तो, है ना। एक
Good
मिनट,
luck.
एक मिनट, गोला बनाऊं कि नहीं, एक मिनट सोचने दो, रुको, सोचते मैं डेली को मिशन लेके आ। हाँ,
Add ast.
मैं अभी गोला नहीं बनाऊंगा, ठीक है।
Thank you for Add asterisk.
क्योंकि मैं वो चलो मैं थोड़ा सा कुक कर लेता हूँ, क्या बोलते हो। खाना जरूरी है, मैं बहुत दिन से खाना नहीं बनाया। अम 9 बना लेता हूँ, 8 होगा, 9 हो गया। ये वाला होगा बहुत सारा, 10। 11 मिला। चिकन चाहिए मुझे, ये वाला बहुत। चलो चलो हो गया, ये वाला चाहिए मुझे।
Kitna Koch.
कितना खाओगे? अरे भाई मैंने तो खाया भी नहीं अभी तक, वो उसमें आके बैठा हुआ हूँ। 37 होगा, ठीक है, बना दो। चिकन, ये चिकन 6 होगा। ये कितना, ये 20 होगा आई थिंक, हाँ। ये वाला कितना होगा, 1 होगा सिर्फ। और क्या बना सकता हूँ भाई, कितने सारे अंडे हैं। 99 अंडे बना सकता हूँ, इतना नहीं बनाऊंगा, इतना बना लूंगा, है ना।
Idna Koch to fat Joj up kadai look pyro bomb banjega.
पायरो बॉम्ब। मजा आया सुन के। शुगर नहीं चाहिए। मैं क्या 1 दिन में खा लूंगा इतना, मैं तो ये 10 दिन, 20 दिन, 40 दिन में खाऊंगा, है ना।
Arhagia Baskaro Kitakana Heart Attack Ajiga.
मैं ऐसे ही खरीदता हूँ भाई, अगर खरीदूं तो सब खरीद लेता हूँ। सॉल्ट दे दे भाई, 100 दे दे तू, खुश रह तू। ये वाला 100 दे दे। पेपर ये वाला दे दे 100। ये वाला है 100 के ऊपर है। ये वाला दे दे। टोमेटो 156 है। ये वाला 26 क्यों है। ये वाला भी दे दे। पोटैटो 5 है सिर्फ। तू क्या पागल है क्या। ये वाला नहीं चाहिए।
Kabai Real Life Me Bajar Jo. Money West.
बस मैं रियल लाइफ पे बाजार यूं ही नहीं जाए। रियल लाइफ में कुछ खरीदता ही नहीं मैं, पहली बात तो ये है। 256 और क्या करूं। और कुछ खरीद कर सकते हैं क्या। नहीं कर सकता। अगर कुछ अनलॉक हुआ। अब अभी जाऊंगा हमायों में बो के लिए। अच्छा, अभी तक शॉपिंग पूरी नहीं हुआ खाने
Poop
के।
meal a pile of feces.
टंक लेके आना पड़ेगा। शंख, एक शंख मिला।
Good luck for Hamayumi.
200 मोरा मिला। दो मिला। 3 मिला।
Guys. No, my sword! Ring cutter! Blaze over! Orders given. Orders received.
हाँ चलो हो गया। मेरा डी लुक का बैंड बच गया।
Life goes on.
आसपास और कुछ है क्या? आई थिंक नहीं है।
Rise. Born of ice and frost.
चलो चलो। 8। ओके 3 ने। अरे भाई क्या बताऊं, टोमेटो मिला।
Tama Yumi Kale Archon Quest Kilo.
आर्कन क्वेस्ट खेलूंगा। एक मिनट, मैं आर्कन क्वेस्ट खेलने क्यों जा रहा हूँ? मैं तो 160 अभी कंप्लीट भी नहीं किया। ये वाला खेलूंगा पहले, उसके बाद वो वाला खेलूंगा। फ्रीज वाला, फ्रीजिंग। अच्छा ये इन 2 बार खेलूंगा, फिर बाद में एक बार और खेल
Great
के।
weather for practicing martial arts, but perfect weather for reading. Hey, what's that ridiculous look for? You look as if you're trying to decipher some strange text written on my forehead. Time to act. Let me weave you a verse. For Rex Lapis!
Verdict is
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Not good. Time to act. Oh no. Body and mind. No, my sword.
Pyro vs Pyro.
Ring cutter.
हाँ वैसा ही समझ लो।
Sacred name. Fortune pres... Access side.
Burn!
Go. Blaze over. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Verdict is...
Rain outlines your fate. Born of ice and frost. Life goes on. Let me read your verse. What prize?
चलो हो गया, ये वाला गया 40। अटैक नेचुरिचा छतर माता जो मिला मिला। अच्छा, या फिर जाऊंगा इसके पास।
I can't wait any longer! Faster? Okay, faster. Huh.
No, my sword!
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy!
Time for retribution!
23 के डैमेज दिया, देखा?
Opening box of Adeptitrix.
Rain outlines your fate.
I'm the frog dip!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
A game symbol PID.
Verdict is...
No, my sword!
Nice and spicy!
Rain outlines your fate.
Time for retribution!
You're toast! Loba, get them!
ये कौन? जियो डैमेज बोनस। भाई मेरे पास जोंगली नहीं है, नहीं तो मैं ले लेता भाई जोंगली। आज एक जोंगली नहीं है, इसके लिए मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाया।
Ball bana lo.
बाकी का बॉल बना लूं? नहीं, बाकी का नहीं,
As per our
फिर एक बार
contract.
खेलूंगा। अभी फिर से जाऊंगा इसके पास, समझ रहे हो ना? इसको खेलते खेलते वो रिचार्ज हो जाएगा, फिर से उसके पास जाऊंगा, समझ रहे हो? और 2 बार खेलूंगा, उसके बाद खत्म कहानी।
Wait Karo.
वेट क्यों करूँ? ये वाला हो गया तो ये देखो, वो वाला रिस्पॉन हो गया।
No, my sword! Time to act. Let me weave you a verse. Life goes on. No touching! For Rex Lapis! Rain outlines your fate. Sacred name. Fortune was.
Verdict is...
Time to act. Rise. No, my sword! Ring cutter! Access denied. Faster? Okay, faster.
Disappear!
Go.
Burn! Kill!
Boring!
Order guide you! Solidify!
Useless. Rise.
Verdict is...
Go. Orders given. Orders received. Faster? Okay, faster.
उधर जाना पड़ेगा।
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot.
Ta! Burn!
Guess we can rest a bit.
भाई बहुत अभी जाऊंगा उसका बॉल बनाऊंगा, फायर बॉल, वाटर बॉल।
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
और एक चाहिए बॉल, और आइस बॉल कितना बनेगा?
अब किया कैरेज।
अब मैं आर्कन क्वेस्ट करूंगा और क्या, तुम तो सब काम खत्म ही कर चुके हो। ये देखो, इसको इसके लिए चाहिए और एक गोला, और इसके लिए चाहिए गोले के साथ साथ ये वाला, इसके लिए चाहिए गोले के साथ साथ ये वाला, ठीक है। इसके लिए चाहिए ये वाला गोला और ये वाला। 20 भाई बहुत काम है।
Takero Mirako Uskahayan Tazer he.
तो करो, मेरे को इससे ही इंतजार है। हाँ पता है, इसके लिए तो जल्दी जल्दी मेरा काम सारे कम कर दिया है ना। भाई समझता हूँ तुम आर्कन क्वेस्ट के लिए पागल हुए पड़े हो। रुको भाई, टाइम अभी गया नहीं है ना। भाई मैं जितना लेट कर सकता हूँ मैं उतना लेट कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि आज मेरा फटेगा। समझ क्यों नहीं रहे हो तुम? और आज अग्नि भाई नहीं आएंगे, वो बोल के ही गए थे कि आज उसका किसी यहाँ पर कुछ है। हाँ मुझे पता ही था। हाँ।
It's all good.
Ganyo ko build karo nahito upko pyro enemy marni me
They're
problem
here.
hodi he.
हाँ
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's
Agni
the
Fi
scribe.
game me online
And
me
is
app
that the
high.
traveler I see?
अग्नि भाई को
How's the
बोलो
work going?
खुद अच्छा अग्नि भाई गेम में ऑनलाइन है
Ah, yes.
ठीक
We
है मैं
have fixed the
मैसेज कर
devices
देता
according to
हूँ
your
आज
instructions.
हमायोमी
One of
को
them is
भूल मत
already
जाओ
ready for you.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you...
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with... Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is
Ash
still...
hat guy
I
se
understand.
fight karna he
But
up
trust
go
me,
me beta
Paimon,
who.
this is something we have to
तो
do.
मैं बताओ
It's best if you can do as I
बेटा
say.
आज हेड गाइस से फाइट करनी आपको नहीं पता
Because, to
भाई
achieve this
भाई मुझे
impossible task,
हेड
it
गाइस से
sounds like you'll
फाइट
need
नहीं
to fool
करनी
your own
ठीक?
heart first. Although it...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
भाई हेड गाइस बहुत मारेगा मुझे
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here,
Srif fight nahi harana
What's
he.
this?
read it out loud.
सिर्फ फाइट नहीं हराना है
It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get...
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
अच्छा मैं समझ गया भाई प्रोटोटाइप भाई मैं क्या करना चाहता है ये अलहेता मुझे समझ में आ गया तुम समझे क्या
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway,
Nahi.
that's enough chit-chat.
अच्छा मैं बता दूं ये करना चाह रही है इससे ट्रेवलर को एक रिकॉर्डिंग करवाए पता है इस रिकॉर्डिंग से वो क्या होगा जो लोग वो रिकॉर्डिंग के ऊपर चलता है जो लोग वो रिकॉर्डिंग के ऊपर चलता है जैसे कि जो लोग इसके बिना नहीं रह सकते वो कान में वो पट्टी लगाया है ना कान में वो हरा वाला उससे जो उसकी दिन चलता है सब तो ऐसा ही है कि उससे ही उसका दिन चलता है अगर हम लोग ऐसे करके थोड़ा थोड़ा करके लोगों को समझाए कि वो तो रूल्स के अगेंस्ट नहीं है, हम लोग समझ रहे हो ना कि कुसोनाली को हम लोग बचाने जा रहे हैं, या फिर मतलब कि जो जो पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग पुतुई के बारे में है उसके सामने वो खुल जाएगा, समझ रहे हो। इसलिए बोला कि जो लोग पहले से ये मानते आ रहे हैं कि कान में जो बोल रहा है वो सच है, तो ये भी सच वो लोग मान लेगा, समझ रहे हो ना। तो इसके लिए ट्रेवलर से रिकॉर्डिंग करवाया ये।
I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Up such me soon as sabukto story na he sunthi.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Much patahi.
तुम्हें कैसे पता? तुम तो स्टोरी सुनते ही नहीं थे, तो तुम्हें कैसे पता? मुझे फाइबर
He sunt ho.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
मुझे 500 के आसपास तो
ही।
बुक चाहिए।
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given...
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestion. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait! How can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you.
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan?
Of course he does. He told me. There is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like...
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important.
अच्छा साइनो को और मुझे अपनी जीवन के दाव में भेज रहा है
We have
अगर
no
इधर
fear of
उधर हुआ तो हम
casualties,
दोनों
because
मरेंगे
we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
अच्छा सुनो ना दिलुक भाई सॉरी दिलुक तो मैं हूँ प्रोटोटाइप भाई
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
FIAK Koi live stream
According to the
Karahi.
Academia's guide and regulations on secret
अभी
operations,
ये
I have the right to
कोई
ask for the
लाइव
cooperation
स्ट्रीम
of
कर
Caravan
रहा
Rebuild.
है तो मैं क्या करूँ
Of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superior.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar. This should definitely
Ice
be
Sucky
classified as a joint operation.
1.64k Leakin watching he two face with tears of joy.
भाई टू का देख रहे हो सिर्फ एक है तुम हो और कोई नहीं क्या करो सबकी अपनी अपनी मेहनत और किस्मत
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert
For us.
operation. I will...
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
ओ अच्छा उसके पास सब्सक्राइबर 1.6 है लेकिन वाचिंग 2 है तो ये देखो ना मैं उसका आसपास भी नहीं हूँ मेरे पास सिर्फ 43 है लेकिन अभी भी मुझे 2-3 आ जाता है लेकिन अभी तो 1 है
Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
Opie Genshin
The
costume
caravan
Karahi
rebot
up the new
operation
player
is
he.
of great importance. But don't worry,
Genshin की
the guards
stream
there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped
एकदम
down.
न्यू प्लेयर है
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert.
अच्छा आकाशा आकाशा बोल रहा है आकाशा है कौन ये बताओ।
Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keeper. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true.
Main
but
Central Core.
the key to this question
Joe
is,
Upkikin
how
Mihi.
well can the Akasha make
Acha,
predictions
acha.
about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic. By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instant? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Whew. Paimon's so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In
अच्छा
2
उसे
days,
फुल
we will
कर
engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See.
Yes, sir.
भाई इन सबको पूरा बकरा बना दिया.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We
Sidon
will
at
move out in
Sivonadia.
2 days.
साइड में भी हाँ वही, लेकिन मैं तो चैट में ये नहीं बोल सकता।
Sidabatsi Bonadia.
अब क्या करूं? वेट फॉर 2 days लेटर। 2 days लेटर के लिए कौन वेट करेगा रे?
Two days later.
I still have a lot.
आकाशा भाई, आकाशा को अगर काम से निकल जाता तो बहुत मजा आता। किसने जो बोला जो मुझे आकाशा पहनना है?
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
भाई इन लोग कितने सिंसियरली काम कर रहा है। मुझे ये इन लोगों को सी
What
बनाने।
a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be...
By ek bat sashi analok har same gumpire.
भाई एक बात सोचिए आप।
Let me read you a verse.
भाई एक बात सोचिए, आपने ये लोग हर क्या समय घूमते रहते हो? क्या करूं? इन लोगों के साथ ही घूमना पड़ेगा। हमारे पास अच्छा कैरेक्टर थोड़ी है।
Retribution!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Thick SC Paro.
Life goes on.
चलो
It's over.
हम हक से वो समय
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have
भाई
been
एक
arrested.
बात आप
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
अच्छा अच्छा अब होगा टाइनोरी के साथ
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as
क्या
possible.
नासिरी है ये नासिरी मत ले तो
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of
नहीं, मुझे
Sumeria is
डॉक्टर के
already
साथ
hard
फाइट
enough.
करना है.
If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
भाई मुझे डॉक्टर के साथ फाइट करना है.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old
Joke girl
geezers in the
Nasa Cardi B.
academia. I'd rather not have to deal with
अच्छा
someone like that.
नशेरी.
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
क्यों नशा करता है पता है मुझे. आर्मी वाले जो मतलब कि जैसे ड्रिंक करता है ऐसे ही वो भी तो कि आर्मी है ना. मतलब कि वो भी तो एक सैनिक है, तो उसे तो नशा करना ही चाहिए, मुझे तो यही लगता है.
If all Hatham and Sino's
कोई बड़ी
sources are
बात नहीं.
solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard. You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer.
How much Mora do you want? I was not sure we could...
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on.
भाई फ्लैट कर रहा है.
Hat guy ko harau pahil hat guy Dr. K 1% K barabar pina hihi.
अच्छा ये देखो ये फ्लैट कर रहा है.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a...
भाई साहब, अगर मेरे से भी कोई लड़की फ्लर्ट करता कितना मजा आ जाता है ना. ये होता है ज्यादा सिंगल.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
क्या बोला मैंने सुना. भाई वो बोल रहा है कि एक स्माइल कर दो, उसके लिए काफी है. एक मिनट, एक कॉल आया है, देख लेता हूँ थोड़ा सा. ठीक है. हो क्या? हेलो 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 हो क्या? हेलो
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Many
Hey
kia
there.
like he o para kia un.
मैंने क्या पढ़ा?
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
Alright. Then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passer. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah. He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very
Hat guy
important
ko
to us.
herau pahil hat guy Dr. K 1% K barabar bhina he any.
भाई जो भी बोलो, हेड गाय को हराना तो मुश्किल थोड़ा सा होगा, लेकिन मुझे डॉक्टर को भी हराना है।
All we
Dr.
can
K
share
o
with you
haran
is that
chail.
your friend Sino is working with us.
मैं हरा दूंगा, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। मैं कितना प्रो हूँ तुम्हें नहीं पता है क्या?
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all...
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
हपेजा कौन है? भाई हपेजा कौन है?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
हपेजा मुझे याद नहीं है।
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
Hopada he
But you're
keep me
right.
pro hot heke
Hypatia
he
has
upkeep
indeed
or
been
pyro
receiving
race swine
treatment from
key
me.
fight.
हाँ पता है कितने प्रो है, ये देख कितनी पायरो रेस की फाइट। Don't underestimate the power of a Onoime. Sorry, right human.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
नहीं मैं annoying बोल रहा था, लेकिन थोड़ा सा
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
हपेजा कौन है ये बताओ?
I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Would that be agreeable?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the
Ha ha ha
Academia.
ha.
Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the
EKNPC.
person currently responsible for her
NPC
treatment,
बोले
I
तो
cannot... Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
हपेजा कौन है ये बता?
Non-player character.
अच्छा कैरेक्टर है। तुमने देखा है हपेजा को?
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
तारित्सा कौन है?
It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Zero Archon.
अच्छा हाँ तुमने बताया था
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
अच्छा हपेजा ये वो वाला
Leader of all Fatui Harvenger.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
हपेजा मैंने देखा है हाँ हाँ
He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't
Jaldi
think I
Bait
missed
Puri
any
Carry.
details.
Caro.
Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything
भाई
risky.
जितने जल्दी पूरा करूँगा उतनी जल्दी तो
Sorry,
मेरे
we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
El Lajangu.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
Alright, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the
Bolito
General
G Fedka had me
Mahamatra.
a G upkeep.
बताओ जी फटके भाई साहब तुम ये क्यों बोल रहे हो? मेरे को पहले ही डर लगने लगा है.
Academia, yes. But I suppose he... I see. This may well... Also, I think...
Okay.
Thanks.
Right. Oh, by the way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
भाई टाइनोरी ठीक ठाक है, लेकिन टाइनोरी वो कैरेक्टर है इसलिए मजा नहीं आएगा. टाइनोरी अगर स्वर्ड कैरेक्टर होता ना तो
According
मजा
to
आता.
Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to
Ha
check if
ASC
the doctor is
Jaldi Karo.
actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What? Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went!
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the
Abhai
right
Dr.
direction.
S.E. Malaj.
The traces are still
अबे
fresh.
डॉक्टर से
There's no sign of his
मिलोगे?
entourage.
अच्छा
Clearly
डॉक्टर
they're
से
in a
मिलोगे?
hurry.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. डॉक्टर को
it's
मार
just as
मार
I
के
thought.
उसका नाम ही याद दिला दूंगा.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
रुको जरा, सुमेरु का यहाँ पर है, यहाँ पर कहाँ पर है?
Teleport car key Jo.
नहीं, वो वाला मैंने स्टार लिया ना.
Look! Fatui Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place!
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep
Star
going and see what we can
Nahiculas.
find!
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snej Knight Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him?
It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday, but his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
HJO.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
और कितना पास जाना होगा?
Kaha jana hideko map me.
This place'll do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port?
They were all here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to...
Let's go!
अच्छा आपेजा के पीछे है सब लोग जल्दी चल मुझे जल्दी जल्दी जाना पड़ेगा भाई भाई उनको कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you...
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a Forest Watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the Scar-
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia.
Tainari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach him a lesson.
This is long overdue.
Let's move.
Go.
Get careless.
Born of ice and frost.
Roasted.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
This was
No touching!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Time for retribution!
आ गया हेलो
Use this first. Must counterattack.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari! Beat him up! Lapis!
मैं मार रहा हूँ मैं और ये हपेगा नहीं वो टाइनोरी टाइनोरी बोल रहा है
Rise.
This is bad.
My flame!
मर गया रे तेरी भैंस की टांग एक मिनट अच्छा तो चिकन कितना है चिकन बहुत कम है 100 है ये वाला खिला दे साले तूने मारा ना मेरे
Born of ice and frost.
Let me read you.
Unfortunate fault.
Life goes on. Sacred name. Fortune preserver. Access denied.
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
This is long overdue.
I will end.
No touching. Wow. Real of life.
I slipped up.
Rain outlines your fate.
Time for retribution!
Know my sword. Rain cutter.
Life goes on. Born of ice and frost.
चलो सब कुछ वही को हरा दिया।
We're not getting anywhere.
भाई यहाँ पर 3 दिखा रहा है, मैं तो ये अकेला इसे मारा
We need
है।
to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
क्या हुआ?
So, you think this is over?
Head guys.
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars
भाई वो ठीक ही कह रहा है, मुझे नहीं जाना उसके साथ लड़ने।
It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it.
तुम कुछ बोलो। ओ क्या? हेलो?
But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean?
Is fat gay I Dr. S.E. Kielaroch. You.
ये डॉक्टर के साथ लड़ना इतना भी मुश्किल नहीं है।
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking, and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for
आशी ए भाई अभी लाइव बंद करना पड़ेगा
I
मुझे
think you'd feel the same way.
ठीक है थोड़ा सा काम है
She peered into my
ये
consciousness
वाला बात खत्म
and
करके
saw
मैं
my
लाइव एंड
past.
करने वाला हूँ कल
Someone
कल
like that is
जल्दी जल्दी आ
qualified to
जाऊंगा ठीक है
become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my... You're doubting me again? No matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है जल्दी कल जल्दी जल्दी आ जाऊंगा ठीक है
Now, listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, the gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon! That person Paimon couldn't see...
मासी